Thanks, Brett, and thanks to all of you as well. And that's right, the big Columbus Day sale continues, and we're gonna continue right here in the kitchen. I'm Tamara Hooks, and I'm gonna be shopping right along with you because we are entering into, as I like to say, the eating season, the cooking season, the entertaining season. We're gonna make it easier for you in this hour. We're starting off with something that's gonna make making the hardest part of cooking the easiest, and that is all the chopping and the slicing and dicing that we have to do. Because if it were just a matter of putting the food in the pan, we can do that. But we have to cut it up first. We have to slice it up first. The Kitchen Master EasyHold Mandoline Slicer is gonna make it so simple for you, and it even comes with your lemon squeezer so that you can juice if you wanna do that as well. We've got them all available in either your choice of red, we have orange, black, green, blue, or purple. It's really that simple. You just decide which one you want, and we'll send it right on out to you. And John Florell is here, and he's ready to start slicing and dicing.
You know, well, you mentioned it. You said it. Cooking doesn't take time.
Nope.
It's the preparation that takes all the time. And if all we have is a drawer full of knives like this, right? I mean, if this is what your kitchen sounds like, when you're chopping things up for your stuffing or soups or stews, especially come the holidays, this is like your own little sous chef, okay? Every professional chef in the world has a mandolin in their arsenal of kitchen tools somewhere, and the reason that is that it saves you so much time. Now, just to show you quick and easy how this works, there's a knob on either side. There's a razor-sharp German stainless steel blade that does all the work for you. Now, the one on this side, that's the one that raises up the teeth. You've got 3 different julienne sizes, but these also do your mincing and dicing. Now, I'll just start out by showing real quick how it works. Take a potato, a tomato, an onion, whatever you wish. You just start at the top of the machine and slide it down to the table. Then you slide it back up, then back down. All you do is move your arm up and down, and you get perfect uniform slices. Now, if you've ever slipped on one of those old 4-sided tin can, you know the tools that don't come with anything to protect your fingers, right?
Right.
Well, you're gonna appreciate this. It's called the safety holder. It also doubles as a lemon squeezer. I'll show you that in a second, but there's 4 stainless steel prongs inside. They hold onto the food. The little plunger on top comes up, and now you hold this. Your fingers are always protected, so if you slip, you can't cut yourself.
Good.
But it takes it right down to the very last slice, and look at these slices. Every slice is exactly the same. So for pan fries, home fries, or raw fries, for cottage fries, American fries, whatever you want to call them, they'll fry up evenly if they're sliced evenly. And here's probably the hardest thing in your kitchen that you'll ever have to slice with a knife, because nobody ever seems to have a knife sharp enough to slice a red ripe tomato. I mean, if this looks familiar where you're slipping and sliding and then you have to stab it to get it started, right? Forget about all that. With this razor sharp blade, it's German stainless steel. All you do is brush it through. Perfect slices for salads, for sandwiches, for backyard barbecued hamburgers. I mean, you can go through mounds and mounds of produce. I mean, there's no way you could slice that uniform, safe and fast with a knife. I mean, look at those slices. Again, they're all perfect and uniform. And that's the whole thing with a mandolin. Because of the design, it gives you uniform slices. And when everything is sliced evenly, doesn't it make sense that it'll cook up evenly too?
Yes.
Now, here's the difference. If you like that slice, but you want it thinner, right here on the side is this knob. Now watch how I do this. There's 8 different slicing thicknesses. I mean, it's the most I've ever seen on any mandolin.
Wow. 8
choices. So you can go from 8 all the way up to 0, which gives you a paper thin slice, but you'll love this for things like bread and butter pickles. Or slicing cucumbers for cucumber and onion salad. Or maybe you want to nickel down carrots for canning, or slice beets for pickling. And when you get close to your fingers, you have your safety holder, so you never have to worry about your fingers, nails, or knuckles, and you never waste anything because it goes right down to the very end. I mean, look, wouldn't you rather see that little piece of skin than your piece of skin? I mean, that's the way I look at it. But look at these slices. Perfect uniform slices for bread and butter pickles. Oh, by the way, if you like that slice, watch this, because you'll love the thin slice for onions. You know how when you, I used to watch my mom in the kitchen. She'd start to cry. She'd get a couple slices thin, and then the more she'd cry, the thicker the slices would end up, because she wanted to get the job done quick. Now with this machine, look at this. That was an entire onion sliced perfectly paper thin for salads, sandwiches, sandwiches. Look at that. For sauteed peppers and onions, steak and onion, for liver and onions. I mean, look at that. Any thinner than that,
yeah.
they'd only have one side.
Oh my God.
Perfect slices. But what made this machine famous, and actually what it was originally developed to do over 100 years ago in Germany, it was originally made as a cabbage board for sauerkraut.
Okay.
You take a large head of cabbage and cut it in quarters right through the stem, or a small head like this one, you can just cut it in half, but leave the stem on, that holds all the leaves together, and then look at this. All you do is lightly brush it through.
Oh, that's perfect.
Do this with a head of lettuce for iceberg lettuce.
Yeah.
Or on taco night, you'll love it for shredded lettuce for tacos, for hot slaw, for coleslaw, pepper slaw, chow chow. It fits right over any size salad bowl, or you can do this right on the countertop or tabletop. Or, I mean, look at that.
Look at how fast
that comes out more it's like shredded wheat.
Yeah, and do you know how much you would pay in the grocery store to have them
do it for you?
Do that for you. You're paying extra for that, and that's what is so great about this. And you've seen some of the reviews, you know, cycling back and forth on the bottom of your screen a little bit earlier, because people love it, because this is the job in the kitchen that nobody likes to do.
That's right.
It's the cut up, it's the prep, and this is because it's so quick and easy. You're probably going to eat more vegetables than you normally would, because it's going to be faster to cut them and cook them.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you, you do have 3 flex for today only. It's just because it is a great Columbus Day sale. So 3 flex, free shipping, and I like, John, that it's so like low tech.
Everything is all in one, okay? So you've got the handle on one end. Everything is here. There's not parts and pieces everywhere. If I wanted to change this, like what I just did, okay, I put it down to a medium slice, and which I'm going to try and show the camera there. Can you see that blade? Yeah. See, when I move this, you can see how that raises up and down that platform?
Yeah.
That gives you your thick and thin slicing. Now I'm going to move the other one now, okay? I'm going to rotate this one, and you'll see these blades pop up. Those do your chopping, mincing, and julienning. I'm going to go to the medium and show you the cabbage another way, because if you don't like your coleslaw long and stringy, watch what I'm going to do, because this way, now you can do it deli style, like you get in the restaurants.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but look at this. There's no lumps, humps, bumps. It comes out perfect each and every time for cabbage coleslaw deli style. And if you like that, you're gonna love this, because instead of playing tic-tac-toe with a butcher knife on an onion when it comes time to mincing or dicing onions at home, look at this. All you do is brush it through. Here's a whole entire onion minced perfectly for tuna fish or for chicken salad, for meatloaf. On taco night, you'll love it. For chili or spaghetti sauce. I mean, how many times do you want to dice up an onion, but sit there with a knife with tears rolling down your cheeks?
It just makes it so easy for meal prep. If you are, let's say you're prepping your lunch for the whole week, instead of standing there for 30 minutes doing all of the cutting, John is going slow so that he can demonstrate this, but he could have cut this entire platter of vegetables probably in 90 seconds.
I'm gonna do one more onion in case you missed that last one, okay? Watch how easy this is. It's an entire onion, okay? I leave the root end on. I'm gonna put that inside the safety holder, and then all you do is brush it back and forth across those blades. You push down on that top so it feeds it down through the blades. You don't waste anything. That's all that's left of that onion. But I want you to look at this. Perfect minced onion.
Every time.
It doesn't get any better or faster than that.
Faster.
Now, let me show you this, because I've done cabbage, I've done onions. Anything that grows in layers, just like this, will come out chopped. Okay? Anything solid, like a potato or a beet or an apple, or here, even a carrot. Now, instead of coming out chopped, you get that long julienne spear. So you can make carrot sticks for a stir fry or for a vegetable tray. Here, let me, I got this kind of mounded up here. The camera can't even see through the pound of food. You know where you're gonna love that though?
Where's that?
It's for making French fries. Because you can make French fries by the mounds. You'll make French fries by the pounds. I mean, you can make enough French fries with this machine to feed your whole neighborhood. I mean, look at that.
Wait, and you can make them every single night if you want to, and you'll never get tired of cutting up potatoes, because it's not just a matter of it takes time. Some of these, vegetables are hard. And, maybe you don't have the hand strength that you used to have. This, like you said, if you can move your arm up and down, you can do all of this.
You can do everything that we're showing you here. Look at this, cucumber icicles. The kids love these things as a healthy afternoon snack. Now, so remember, those are things that are solid, so they're gonna julienne. Anything that grows in layers, like here, celery, celery grows in stalks, right?
Yeah, right.
So when you brush that through, hey, come the holidays, when you're making stuffing,
your potato
this will save you so much. You can chop more celery in 10 seconds with this machine than you could chop in 10 minutes with a knife.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Now,
you're doing a whole stalk at the same
you can
time.
do one stalk at a time if you want.
Yeah.
Okay? But I say just grab the whole bunch like this, and then after you chop it, you put it in a strainer and rinse it under cold water to get the dirt out.
So simple.
That's if you have company you like. If you don't like them, just leave the dirt in it. Tell them it's pepper.
Let me tell you real quick, again, because I know what happens is we get really enamored with watching John cut things and chop things, and he's like, well, what is he going to do next? While you're watching, I do want you to go ahead and order, because you'll recognize that we've got a holiday price. We took $5 off of the regular price. We gave you an extra flex pay today. It's 3 flex just for today only, because it is we're celebrating Columbus Day. So today is the day to do it. He's using the red. It also comes in orange, black, green, blue, or purple. So something for everybody. You're going to get, this is the knuckle saver, but it's also your juicer for your lemons and your oranges and things like that. Go ahead and pick yours up.
Look at this. Now, I just switched it over to the large fry blade, okay?
That's what I like,
This is the large one, so the big, juicy steak fries like you get in the restaurants. Now, I've shown you slicing, dicing, chopping, mincing, shredding. We've made French fries. I gotta show you this, though, because here's a machine that'll even take corn off the cob. 4 or 5 rows at a time. All you do is lay the ear of corn down and brush it through. Every time you brush it through, you give it a little turn. It takes 4 or 5 rows off the cob each time you run it through there for creaming or steaming, for boiled or buttered corn.
Look at that.
Hey, for relishes, for chowders. You get full kernels of corn. You don't get any cob. And then look at this. There's ridges on either side. You can even milk your cob for your cream style corn, for your succotash, for soup, stews, for corn relish or corn chowder. That way you don't waste anything. You get every last bit off of that cob. I mean, I've seen corn strippers that really that's all they do is take corn off the cob. They sell for more than what we're selling with the Mandoline for here today.
This is the deal. I'm glad you mentioned that too, because this is not this is not another kitchen gadget that only does one thing.
It does everything but the cooking.
Our kitchens are filled with things that do one thing. You see how much that this can do. And I hope you recognize you're going to use this every single day that you're in the kitchen.
Look at, I mean, hey, if you want these thin, watch this. I mean, here's something you couldn't do with a $1,000 knife, even if you had a hand like a brain surgeon. Look at this. Paper thin, perfect slices for your bell peppers, for peppers and onions. I mean, thin, thin, thin slices like this. There's no way you could do that with a knife. If you have a dehydrator at home, you'll love this for dehydrating, because remember, every slice comes out uniform, perfect, and even, so everything will dehydrate at the exact same time. It's just like baking. I mean, if you wanted to bake apple pie, wouldn't it be nice if all the apple baked up exactly the same? Because they're sliced the same.
And how thin that is. If you want it to be thicker, you can do that too.
That's exactly right. So you can, I mean, you'll cut up every fruit and vegetable, meat or cheese in your refrigerator.
Everything.
And look at this. I mean, paper thin, perfect slices for sangrias or for you know, the infused waters.
With the peel on. So even if you have a harder fruit or vegetable or a softer one, you'll notice that the Mandoline has not wavered in any way.
How about homemade potato chips? Try this at home. Instead of buying potato chips in a cellophane bag, grab a couple of potatoes, run it through the machine. You get perfect homemade potato chips ready to go right on. You put these on a cookie sheet in your oven, sprinkle some Parmesan cheese or barbecue salt over the top. They're delicious.
Could I do
baked instead of deep fried.
Sweet potatoes too?
Yeah, sweet potato fries too.
Oh my, okay, so, all right. I wish we could keep going, because this is fun, isn't it? But it's going to be fun in your home, too, and it's going to make cooking easier. Like I said, it makes the hardest part of cooking the easiest part of cooking. So I know we have to go. Our clock is down, but definitely stay on the phone, or you can go to hsn.com and order that way. And you just choose whether you want red, orange, black, green, blue, or purple, and we'd be happy to send it out to you. All right, John's gonna stay close because he's got something else for us.
That's right.
But we have where you can get up to $40 off on any single item purchase when you have your HSN card. Now, if you don't have the card yet, this is what you do. You apply for it, and when you're approved, you can take advantage of getting up to $40 off. So today's the day, why not? All right, John's gonna stay close because you see he's